roadies. Okay. Did all your roadies go on strike, Darryl?
All of them.
All of them. You just can't find good help these days.
All at once.
Ingrid doing her magic.
And we know that we're, again, running a little behind time. We're waiting on just one or two little things and hoping that, well, interesting little thing I just learned. Number one, apparently, there are some kinds of metal surfaces for which, if you want to stick something on with Scotch tape, doesn't work. It just doesn't work. There we go. Okay, I think okay, that's a little better. Okay, sucking the gut, sucking the gut, sucking.
Can I move these out of the way?
Yes.
If I had a belt that actually
That's very
Wait a minute, here comes Nene now with the chair. The only reason I need a chair is because I don't know. Oh, she's got my guitar strap too. Maybe I should use this time to do a little tune. I'm probably a little too loud. I can't hear my own voice coming back up. I can hear the guitar. That's why I wondered if the guitar might be too loud. No, Nene's here with the chair. She's here with the chair. Used for tuning. Thank you.
It is outside. You guys don't start yet. Hello.
We're sorry. We're sorry. Wait a minute.
She said you guys only have 10:30, 10:50. What's your
Yeah,
phone?
I know. Huh?
What's your phone?
It's up here holding papers down. But you know, you can use it. I can just put something somewhere else.
Good. How are you?
Excellent.
Oh, you could have used my phone for that. You were
Hi.
holding that down.
No, and I, that was done with me. I could have brought you another. This one's from But I got another one.
Ask if they can hear you better out of the mic now. Can you all hear me better out of the mic? Can you hear me fine out of the mic? Is that good enough, or is it just my voice you hear?
Okay. And it's
Can anyone hear me over the mic? You can, you can't?
Yeah.
Cannot? Oh, I can't do that.
No, I know it.
Okay, people, get ready. That's a song coming up later.
Oh, I was going to say, start with that one?
But we are going to go ahead and begin on this, again, another beautiful day in Safety Harbor, Florida. And for anyone who might not know, this is a very special day for Baha'is because it is one of two special days back to back. It is the twin holy days where we are celebrating the birth of the Bab and the birth of Baha'u'llah. Today we're celebrating the birth of the Bab. He who is the best beloved is come. He who is the best beloved is come. He who is the best beloved. He who is the best beloved. He who is the best beloved is come. He who is the best beloved is come. He who is the best beloved is come. He who is the best beloved. He who is the best beloved. He who is the best beloved is come. Let us praise him. Let us praise him. Let us praise him. Hallelujah. Let us praise him. Let us praise him. Let us praise him. The glory of God. He who is the best beloved is come. He who is the best beloved is come. He who is the best beloved is come. I want you to know, our Zoom people, you can't see it. Just in front of me is a beautiful arrangement of what kind of flowers are these, Ingrid? Are they Mexican petunias and a candle. And I haven't seen the picture, but I'm betting it has something to do with the Bob and the house. Okay, a picture of the Bob's home. Okay, the house ahead of me. So we didn't even know that was going to be here. So thank you so much, Ingrid. It's absolutely beautiful. And today, the only thing that has really changed drastically is the location. And again, it's just an amazing, beautiful day. The weather is phenomenal. A little breezy, but that's only a problem if you have papers that you pray are not blowing away while you're trying to sing a song. Other than that, it is fantastic. What's the temperature out here? Anybody know? About 80?
No, 77.
77. Wow.
Sorry, 75.
75. It is perfect. For those of you that are elsewhere, this is where you should be. Today, as I was saying, that it's not going to be very much different, except for the readings today specifically are coming from, the Bob and something from Baha'u'llah, and we have a couple of prayers here. And normally, Daryl and I do all the readings because we're the only one there. But if anyone would like to come up and and share something, that would be fine. That would be fine. Please, this is a very loosely planned program, and I had been asked if Camby's would be able to do something online. So through Zoom, give me a moment. Let me speak with Gidi. Gidi, is Camby's out there? I'm asking, I see Farah Rouhani's name there. I know Farah is here. I don't know if Camby's is going to be here or not, or is Camby's coming through Farah? They'll let me know. So let's go ahead and start with one of the writings. This is something I like to begin with from time to time. And this is actually coming from Baha'u'llah. And it says, "Unto thee be praise, O Lord my God. I beseech thee by thy most great name, who have been shut up in the prison town of Akka, and who, as thou beholdest, O my God, hath fallen into the hands of his enemies, and is threatened by the swords of the wicked doers, to make me steadfast in his cause, and to direct mine eyes continually towards his court, in such wise that nothing whatsoever will have the power to turn me back from him. I testify, O my Lord, that he hath surrendered his life in thy path, and hath wished for himself nothing but tribulation in the love he beareth to thee. He hath endured all manner of vexations, that he may manifest thy sovereignty unto thy servants and exalt thy word amidst thy creatures. As the adversities deepened and the troubles sent down by thee compassed him on every side, he became so impassioned by his thought of thee that the host of all them that had disbelieved in thee and repudiated thy signs ceased to affright him. I implore thee, O my Lord, by him and by whatsoever pertaineth unto him, to set my affections upon him, even as he hath set his own affections upon thyself. I testify that his love is thy love, and his self thyself, and his beauty thy beauty, and his cause thy cause. Deny me not, O my Lord, what is with thee, and suffer me not to be forgetful of what thou didst desire in thy days. Thou art verily the Almighty, the most exalted, the all-glorious, the all-wise. Now, today, the bulk of today's content is coming from this book. This book is selections from the writings of the Bab. And in the beginning of this book, it actually has 2 tablets. And the name of the first tablet is a tablet addressed to him who will be made manifest. And the second is a second tablet addressed to him who will be made manifest. And so I just thought today might be a good day to read some things that the Bab has said addressing Baha'u'llah. And so, I mean, again, I don't have to do all the reading. Anyone that is relatively, a little lengthy, but it's not too long. Anyone who would like to share in the reading, please feel free. You don't have to raise your hand. You can just come on up and so forth. But until someone does move, a tablet addressed to him who will be made manifest. And I should point out to anyone who might not know who that is a reference to, it is a reference to Baha'u'llah. This is an epistle from this lowly servant to the all-glorious Lord, he who hath been aforetime and will be hereafter made manifest. Verily, he is the most manifest, the Almighty. In the name of the sovereign Lord, the Lord of power, glorified is he before whom all the dwellers of earth and heaven bow down in adoration, and unto whom all men turn in supplication. He is the one who holdeth in his grasp the mighty kingdom of all created things, and unto him shall all return. He is the one who revealeth whatsoever he willeth, and by his injunction, be thou, all things have come into being. This is an epistle from the letter Ta. This is the first letter of, this is a footnote. This is the first letter of Tamirah, which means fruit. So this is an epistle from the letter Ta unto him who will be made manifest through the power of truth. He who is the all-glorious, the best beloved, to affirm that all created things, as well as myself, bear witness for all time that there is none other God but thee, the omnipotent, the self-subsisting, that thou art God, there is no God besides thee, and that all men shall be raised up to life through thee. Lauded and glorified be thy name, O Lord my God. From all eternity I have indeed recognized thee, and unto all eternity will ever do so through thine own self, and not through anyone else besides thee. Verily thou art the source of all knowledge, the omniscient. From everlasting I have besought, and unto everlasting will beseech forgiveness for my limited understanding of thee, aware as I am that there is no God but thee, the all-glorious, the Almighty. I beg of thee, O my best beloved, to pardon me and those who earnestly seek to promote thy cause. Thou art indeed the one who forgiveth the sins of all mankind. And in this second year of my revelation, revelation which took place at thy behest. I bear witness that thou art the most manifest, the omnipotent, the ever abiding, that of all things that exist on earth and in the heavens, nothing whatsoever can frustrate thy purpose, and that thou art the knower of all things and the Lord of might and majesty. You want me to continue? Then I'll continue. Do you want me to help out?
I'm not exactly on the same page.
Well, you know what? I'm not glued to the book. You want to? Right here, and just take it from there.
Verily, we have believed in thee and in thy signs, ere the dawn of thy manifestation, and in thee are we all well assured. Verily, we have believed in thee, and in thy signs after the fulfillment of thy manifestation, and in thee do we all believe. Verily, we have believed in thee and in thy signs at the hour of thy manifestation, and bear witness that through thine injunction, be thou, all things have been created. Every manifestation is but a revelation of thine own self, with each of whom we have truly appeared, and we bow down in adoration before thee. Thou hast been, O my best beloved, and thou shalt ever be my witness throughout bygone times and in the days to come. Verily, thou art the all-powerful, the ever-faithful, the omnipotent. I have testified to thy oneness through thine own self before the dwellers of the heavens and the earth, bearing witness that verily thou art the all-glorious, the best beloved. I have attained the recognition of thee through thine own self before the dwellers of the heavens and the earth, bearing witness that thou art in truth the Almighty, the All-Praised. I have glorified thy name through thine own self before the dwellers of the heavens and the earth, bearing witness that thou art indeed the Lord of power, he who is the most manifest. I have exalted thy holiness to thine own self before the dwellers of the heavens and the earth, bearing witness that in truth thou art the most sanctified, the most holy. I have praised thy sanctity to thine own self before the dwellers of the heavens and the earth, bearing witness that thou art indeed the indescribable, the inaccessible, the immeasurably glorified. I have extolled thine overpowering majesty to thine own self before the dwellers of the heavens and the earth, bearing witness that verily thou and thou alone art the Lord of might, the eternal one, the ancient of days. Hallowed and glorified art thou. There is none other God but thee, and in truth unto thee do we all return. As to those who have put the kindred of out to death, ere long shall they realize to what depths of perdition they have descended.
Catholic address from the Bob, addressing him who will be made manifest. A whole lot. I mean, you know, a little. Hang on, folks. Blame the roadies. That'd be a good idea. To have a song. Should have a paper. People get ready, there's a train coming. Don't need no baggage, you just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the Jesus humming. Don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord. I truly believe. People get ready for the train to Jordan, picking up passengers from coast to coast. Faith is the key, and the doors and borders. There's hope for all among those who love the Lord. I truly believe. I truly believe. I truly believe. There ain't no room for the hopeless sinner who would hurt all mankind just to save his own. Have pity on those whose chances grow thinner, for there's no hiding place against the kingdom's throne. I believe, I believe, so people get ready, 'cause the train are coming. Don't need no baggage, you just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the Jesus humming. Don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord. Don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord. Don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord.
I don't hear anything.
That the Bob wrote tablet called a second tablet addressed to him who will be made manifest. It's admittedly a little shorter. May the glances of him whom God shall make manifest illumine this letter at the primary school. Now, it'd be a good idea to say something about this primary school because there's a note here. It says, in one of his tablets, Abdu'l-Baha explains that some were misled by this statement and thought that the school referred to was a physical school for the training of unlettered children, whereas it referred to a spiritual school sanctified from the limits of the contingent world. Baha'u'llah in the Kitabi Akdas also refers to the Epistle of the Bab. I'm not going to read that but he does refer to it, and because of time, I won't read it. It is rather lengthy. May the glances of him whom God shall make manifest illumine this letter at the primary school. He is the most glorious. He is God. No God is there but him, the Almighty, the best beloved. All that are in the heavens and on the earth and whatever lieth between them are his. Verily, he is the help in peril, the self-subsisting. This is a letter. This is an interesting line. This is a letter from God, the help in peril, the self-subsisting, unto God, the Almighty, the best beloved, to affirm that the Bayan and such as bear allegiance to it are but a present from me unto thee, and to express my undoubting faith that there is no God but thee, that the kingdoms of creation and revelation are thine, that no one can attain anything save by thy power, and that he whom thou hast raised up is but thy servant and thy testimony. I indeed beg to address him whom God shall make manifest by thy leave in these words. Shouldst thou dismiss the entire company of the followers of the Bayan in the day of the latter resurrection by a mere sign of thy finger, even while still a suckling babe, thou wouldst indeed be praised in thy indication. And though no doubt is there about it, do thou grant a respite of 19 years as a token of thy favor, so that those who have embraced this cause may be graciously rewarded by thee. Thou art verily the Lord of grace abounding. Thou dost indeed suffice every created thing and causest it to be independent of all things, while nothing in the heavens or on the earth or that which lieth between them can suffice thee. Verily thou art the self-sufficient, the all-knowing. Thou art indeed potent over all things. I said I wasn't going to read that letter from the whole but this little bit I have to, because it's more clarifying. This is from Baha'u'llah. It says that in one of his tablets, Abdu'l-Baha explains, Baha'u'llah in the Kitabi Akdas also refers to this epistle of the Bab in the following words. These are the words of Baha'u'llah. O thou supreme pen, move over the tablet by the leave of thy Lord, the creator of the heavens. Call thou then to mind the day when the fountainhead of divine unity sought to attend the school which is sanctified of all save God, that perchance the righteous might become acquainted to the extent of a needle's eye with that which is concealed behind the veil of the inner mysteries of thy Lord, the Almighty, the All-Knowing. Say, we in truth entered the school of inner meaning and exposition at a time when the minds of all that dwell on earth were wrapped in heedlessness. We beheld what the merciful Lord had revealed, accepted the gift he, the Bab, had offered me of the verses of God, the help in peril, the self-subsisting, and hearkened to that to which he had attested in this tablet. We verily are the witness. We responded to his call at our own behest, and we are in truth the ordainer. O people of the Bayan, we entered the school of God when ye were slumbering on your couches, and perused the tablet when ye were fast asleep. By the righteousness of God, the true one, we had read it before it was revealed. And ye, were utterly unaware. Indeed, our knowledge had encompassed the book when ye were yet unborn. These utterances are revealed according to your measure, not to God's. And unto this beareth witness that which is enshrined in the knowledge of God, did ye but know. Unto this testifieth he who is the mouthpiece of God, could ye but understand. By the righteousness of God, were we to lift the veil, ye would swoon away. Take heed lest ye dispute with him and his cause. He hath indeed appeared in such wise as to encompass all things, whether of the past or of the future. Were we to speak forth at this time in the language of the dwellers of the kingdom, we would say that God raised up this school ere the earth and the heavens were brought into being. And we entered it before the letters B and E were joined and knit together. And these are the words of Baha'u'llah. So we've heard 2 tablets in which the Bab is addressing Baha'u'llah. And we've heard this from the Kitab Yaqas, in which Baha'u'llah is referring to the Bab. I just think it's quite appropriate today that we take time and acknowledge that they, not that we don't know it, but that they acknowledged each other in really in ways that are absolutely undeniable. I just think they're absolutely beautiful. At this time, if I'm sure we have some people that would probably like to share a prayer.
Combis is here. Mr. Combis is here.
Yes, is here. So right now we'll start with a number from Camby's, and after that, anyone who would like to offer up a prayer, please feel free to do so.
You hear me?
We hear you just fine, thank you.
You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm supposed to do a prayer, or you want me to play a piece of music?
If you would like, Camby's, whatever is your pleasure.
I cannot hear what you say. Well, I'm going to do the prayer. I will join you for the prayer later.